between Sandy Brondello and Caitlin Clark, the New York Liberty, and the agent. All right, that's the key. Her agent's involved. Some representative is involved. That's what you. They're talking strategy. How many strategy conversations have agents involved in them?
Imagine this. Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever's star and the heart of their offense, is spotted in a secret meeting with the New York Liberty. Her agent is there, Liberty coach Sandy Brondello is there, and even Breanna Stewart and Sabrina Ionescu. This isn't some casual meetup. What's being planned behind those closed doors? And what does this mean for the Fever's future without Clark's brilliance on the court? Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. It costs you nothing, but it makes a huge difference to us. So, did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now, back to the video. It all started with that brutal 98-77 loss to the Liberty. Sure, it wasn't the first rough game for the Fever, but this wasn't just about the score, it was the way the team completely crumbled.
All right, everybody's concentrating on, by the way, Caitlin Clark looks unbelievably happy talking to these folks. I'm going to tell you, and I saw some people say, well, maybe they're talking All-Star game. Why is her agent there?
Without Caitlin Clark on the floor, it felt like the entire system collapsed. The offense was scattered, players looked hesitant to take shots, and any sense of rhythm was quickly erased by the Liberty's relentless scoring. Even on defense, the Fever couldn't keep up. The Liberty were moving too fast, too sharp, hitting threes and breaking down what little resistance the Fever could throw at them. Now, imagine being Clark, sitting on that bench, watching it all unfold. She's not just their best player, she's their lifeline. When she's on the court, she's doing everything, setting up plays, creating chances, and keeping her teammates involved. But when she's off, well, the numbers speak for themselves. According to the Fever's recent games, they average nearly 20 fewer points per 100 possessions when Clark isn't on the court.
When you start seeing the wheels in motion, there's signs. There's signs before eventually a player gets traded. Right here. I ain't seen her. And look at Sandy. Sandy's grinning with her hand on Caitlin's shoulder.
That's not just impactful, it's alarming. And the Liberty? They exposed everything wrong with the Fever's current system. While New York played fast, fluid basketball, Indiana stuck with a slower, grinded-out approach that doesn't play to Clark's strengths. She thrives on creativity and speed, reading defenses and making instinctive decisions. But the Fever's one-dimensional strategy keeps her stuck. It's like asking an artist to paint by numbers. It works, but it'll never be a masterpiece. The coaching staff deserves attention here too. So far, they've struggled to fully unleash Clark's potential.
A player eventually marks their next destination. The Indiana Fever, you're on notice. The asset in front of you, and you do whatever you have to do to correct what is happening.
They've tried to funnel her into their system instead of building one around her natural strengths. For someone as intelligent and explosive as Clark, that has to be frustrating. So the question becomes, how much longer can she wait? Watching games like this, where everything collapses without her, Clark might already be thinking about other options. Options like a team that plays her style, a team like the Liberty. And maybe, just maybe, that secret meeting is already her first step in saying enough is enough. Let's talk about that secret meeting. Caitlin Clark, her agent Aaron Kane, New York Liberty coach Sandy Brondello, and even Liberty stars Sabrina Ionescu and Breanna Stewart, all sitting down together. This wasn't a casual chat, not with her agent in the room. In sports, when the agent shows up, it's business. That detail alone changes everything. It signals the Liberty may already be planning for the future, planting seeds for a potential move when Clark's rookie contract ends.
Between Sandy Brondello and Caitlin Clark, the New York Liberty, and the agent. The Fever in the league wants this, but unfortunately it comes with the most visible event of their season. All right, that's the key. Her agent's involved? Some representative is involved?
Could this be the first step in Caitlin Clark finding a new team to amplify her career to heights Indiana hasn't been able to deliver? The Liberty's pitch practically sells itself. Their winning culture and fast-paced offense directly align with Clark's strengths. Look at their system. It's built for players like her. Quick ball movement, spacing the floor, knocking down threes. That's where Clark shines, and that's the kind of game the Liberty play every single night. It's no wonder Sabrina Ionescu thrives under Brondello's system, lighting up the league with her three-point shooting and playmaking. Breanna Stewart, meanwhile, dominates as a versatile big who stretches defenses and facilitates from any position.
You're on notice. You better recognize what you've got going on. We got Sabrina, we got the agent, we got Stewie, we got Caitlin Clark looking like I ain't seen her this happy all year. That's what you they're talking strategy. How many strategy conversations have agents involved in them?
Clark would seamlessly fit into that environment, not only contributing but accelerating what the team already does well. Then there's the roster depth. The Liberty aren't just top-heavy, they're stacked. They'll return Maureen Johannes, whose creativity rivals anyone in the league, along with former MVP Jonquel Jones. Imagine the pressure they could take off Clark, giving her the freedom to showcase her skills without carrying the entire team, a luxury she's never had in Indiana. This move would send shockwaves across the WNBA, adding Clark to a team already loaded with talent, and one of the sharpest coaches in Brondello could make the Liberty nearly unstoppable. What does that mean for the Indiana Fever? They'd face a nightmare prospect, not just from losing Clark, but knowing they failed to maximize the greatest young player of her generation. This meeting should have them sweating. How do they stop this from becoming reality? The Indiana Fever's entire future with Caitlin Clark rests on one thing: building an environment where she can thrive. Right now, they're failing. It's not just about the losses or an off night here and there. It's the lack of support, of vision, of a system that empowers her strengths. Meanwhile, the Liberty offer everything Indiana hasn't: a fast-paced style, a proven culture, and stars who can elevate her game instead of forcing her to carry the load alone. If the Fever don't make massive changes soon, they might watch the brightest young star in the game rewrite WNBA history somewhere else.